And we're back with a little more updates. Lots of civil disorder from religion going on as we look at the latest map mode and we see Protestantism forming up everywhere, except Portugal and, of course, Morocco, which are the two countries of interest in this video, because I am currently playing as Portugal and I should be playing as Morocco. The war with Mutapa is over. Of course it's up there. So my army is walking out there. I'll get to go fight those rebels. The result, I sold Spain Zimbabwe and they gave me Sina and Masapa. Gold for gold. And I got an ivory out of the deal too. Makes for a nice even looking thing. If only I could colonize a province here. Ooh, milk from the Lucky Charms I had earlier is giving me hiccups. We actually had like a 45-minute break between this part and the last part you saw because we had the host leave and troubles getting the new host set up with everyone. In fact, Byzantium disconnected for their third time, so we're continuing without them because they disconnect too much. And Sweden, of course, was the previous host, so they are gone now. Austria is not currently being played, nor is Japan, as both of the subs left. So that is the change player-wise. I finally finished this section of Portuguese South America, much to my gloriosity, something like that. Those two have natives, so I don't really want to send colonies there yet. So I'm going to let my colonies fill up and just kind of chill out. Try and earn money. I'm having to mint to keep even right now, which is unfortunate. Land. My government tech is going up like crazy because it has a guy actually putting money into it, and it's probably getting a neighbor bonus from Spain. Government tech 17, yeah, that'll give me a neighbor bonus. Let's look at that neighbor bonus, 4.6, wow. Yeah. Quite a lot. I wish Aiken was next to me. I get all sorts of neighbor bonuses. That's why I would leave Aiken alive that whole game if I were France, Germany, and Holland, just so we can get a free tech boosts from the one province minor. Yeah, I will ruin him. I'm on the Mamluks. Uganda. There it is. Lots of wastelands here. Useless land. Alright, let's see. That'll be fine. I hope. Alright, well at this point, it's basically just national maintenance. I don't have to... Oh, there's a pirate there. Oh well. They'll deal. Don't want to send my fleet all that way when I need it to move my army back and forth. I gotta get away through Oman here. Really scout that. Lots of ivory, a little gold, a little grain. Fish. That's there. That's sugar. So two unknowns. And we're gonna host. Yes, we're gonna rehost is what I was in the middle of saying when I realized my game was quitting and hadn't quite signed off there. So we're rehosting now, waiting for people to get in. Looking at the map, that looks better without Matapa there. I think I need to make that Portuguese so it looks even better, but I'm not going to. Wish the Mamluks would just give this to Morocco. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a belch coming. Those Lucky Charms. Delicious, magically so, but, well, milk does things. Alright, so, still nothing really to say about anything, so I'll see you in a while. Well, there's a slight bit of news. Holland just inherited Flanders, the lesser member of their personal union. Now they just need to get Utrecht and Friesland in cores, and then they'll actually be Netherlands. And we'll be really shy on minor nations in Europe. There's Silesia still, Wurttemberg, it's Germany. Switzerland's about half left. Bavaria, the Papal State, Salzburg, and a couple of Italian minors. Running out of space there, soon they're going to rub into each other. Looking forward to that. Well, since we're re-hosting, so the Austrian player can rejoin. Looks like Morocco took a bit more of the Mamluks, so I'm starting to get bigger without actually playing it. It's kind of nice. We'll spread out, but that's what North Africa does to you. Wish I could eat up Tripoli and those two. Wish they had gotten that. Guess, and they're at war with Hausa and Hejaz now, I think. They were at war with Adal, but I guess they pieced them out. If they could take some of that territory, it'd be great. Don't think it'll happen, though. Just have to take Funj next, and then Adal, Ethiopia, and the Mamluks again. Then when I'm over here, I start rolling down this side. Take Sokoto, Songhai, and Kenem Bornu. You, Shanti, and eat Benin, I guess. And then I'll be Africa, the Moroccan version. Alright, well, that's my goal. Now I'm going to go back to playing Portugal, because he still hasn't shown up. Something happened! Yes, something actually happened. A war. A war of the world. Let's take a look at France. At war with Germany, Prussia, Muscovy. It's all Muscovy, isn't it? Is there anywhere else? Anyone else at war with them? No, okay. He's at war with Germany, England, France, Holland, Austria, and Savoy, and Siena. Spain's uninvolved. Portugal's uninvolved. Morocco is uninvolved. Yeah. So it's Germany, Prussia, and Muscovy versus Austria, France, England, Holland, and minor allies. My team Malaya got left out. Alright. Big war! It should be entertaining to watch. I wish I could just ally everyone and watch it all, but then they'd try to call me into the war, so I'm just going to sit here with Spain. We're going to mind our own business. I might send my some of my fleets around. If I wasn't playing Portugal, I'd ask people if they wanted an ally. So, like, if I was Morocco, I'd be like, hey, everyone want to give me an alliance and not call me so I can record it? But no, I don't want to screw up Almighty's nation by doing that. Should be good. Of course, it'll mean a lot of pausing and slow play for me, so I'll go ahead and do that. Got my cultural score up nice and high, so I'm going to get a better inflation reducer to combat all this minting I've been having to do to break even. Been building up some fleets to get my tariffs up, and that should help some too. And I've been spending money on colonists to get these colonies done, so I no longer have to pay maintenance on them. So that should help a lot when that's done. When the maintenance is gone from the colonies, when the fleets are enough so I'm getting 100% tariffs, hopefully minting will be able to go all the way down. It was awful. And another stability down. Chris says, poor Byzantium keeps getting events that bring his stability down whenever he gets above. Austria is on the wrong side for the World War. Well, it depends. So is Russia. Well, that could be good for Germany. They could conquer a lot of Austria, or Austria could conquer a lot of their stuff, or Prussia could get... So Moscow's just kind of there, I guess. Distant support, not really threatened by any of the allies. Personal union with Manchu? Really? Manchu's about dead, I think. I'm surprised Holland got involved in that war. They're behind in land tech to them. Well, they got France and Austria both helping them with Germany. If they can hold off Germany's main attack. I wish I could see armies. Oh my goodness, I wish I could. But I can't. I can't. I almost got that full. No money at all till the end of the year. And hopefully by then I'll have a colonist too and be able to finish off one of these colonies. This one's about done. It should finish itself off. That one I'll let finish itself off. Saw this one got gold, so I want to finish that off. And tobacco. Those are both nice and valuable provinces. So expanding may have inflated me in the short term, but as soon as these are all actual provinces and I could get my inflation back down, boy, it's going to pay off. Those are nice provinces. At least they will be. I could stand to get rid of those two, though. They're kind of out of the way. A little hard to get armies there for the rebellions. Wonder how much I could sell them to Swahili for. Sell province. FilibusterFox, yeah. Malindi. Alright, well, not enough to make it worth it. Magistrate. I'll just hold on to it. When the end of the year comes, I'll get to 100%. Even if it's a bit of a waste, so I can try and get a level 6 Master of Mint. Wouldn't be a huge boost, but it would be a little. I am inflating still. At least till I get my ships out. Then I need to clear out those pirates. How many are there? One. This fleet could do it. Go ahead and send them out there. Deal with that. No one likes a blockaded port. Pretty sure Spain is patrolling this coastline because they'll have to protect his distant colony down there. See that? Germany is kind of the center of war since it gets all these cores in Austria. It makes things problematic just by existing. Poor Germany. It's Kind of how it's always been in Europe, isn't it? Germany sparks off wars since they've existed. I feel like exploring that, and then that, then docking again. Well, hopefully there's enough. I'm kind of rooting for Germany on this one. I want to see them pick up some of their cores. Not terribly so, though. I'm kind of completely unpreferenced because as Morocco, whatever goes on here doesn't matter as long as it doesn't come down here. I mean, I want to take Sardinia, Malta and all, but, you know, that's Spain. I have to have good relations with Spain or they'll just kick my butt. I would like to get to the point where I could just take all of Africa, take everyone else out of it, and some of these Mediterranean islands, I guess. But that's asking a bit much from Morocco. I feel like I'm doing fairly well with Portugal, though, right now. A little worse economy than I would prefer, but I'm fixing it, so it's just taking well, especially on speed 1 for the war. Let's go ahead and have them dock and bring it at 2. And that fleet could just stay there. This will be my new Portugal fleet. How's my 53%? I need 9 more ships. Wait till post after the year. I'll just get some little light ones because they're nice and cheap and fast. Good for anti-piracy. I'm not gearing up for an actual war, so I don't need the big ships. Which are just really expensive. And squeaky chair, I fix this. I gotta fix it again apparently. As soon as I remember how. Well, let's watch how provinces slip. Germany's getting a good start for occupations. Maybe it was prepared for it and the others weren't. I mean, Holland's a colonial power. France is... I don't think France is really colonial. No, France isn't colonizing. So France would be a big boundary. Austria is not colonizing either. But they've got Prussia and probably Muscovy to deal with as well. Just keep an eye here, because there's nothing really to watch in my stuff until the end of the year. I'll try not to sing along with stuff, 'cause it is what I do a lot. Oh my, what's going on here? Look at this. Is someone looking to take advantage? If he does, I kind of give that the thumbs up. That's badass to do that. It's like World War. Oh, I'm going to take advantage and grab this. And be epic like that. It's going to make Spain more of a problem. Yeah, they allied with Germany. I don't want to get pulled into it, though. Don't pull me into the war. I have no army. My only army is over here fighting rebels. It is 8,000 strong. Got a lot of room in my support cap, but no money from which either to raise my army or pay my troops. My navies are spread out everywhere. War is not from... Oh, look at that. 100 big ships and 21 transports. Oh my goodness, that is a fleet. And it is coming down on Holland. France and England. I see it now. I'm waiting for that declaration of war. I feel like I'm giving away secrets by doing this on video, but if France isn't noticing this, they're really busy. And that. Oh, Sweden got involved. Poor Sweden player isn't here for this. Alright, that. Just clearing up the map, getting rid of that terra incognita. Alright, back to Europe. Germany's still making strides, except in the north. Oh, hey, I can see here. Hey! Oh, that's England. It's like, Spain is landing in Germany? Maybe they join the other side. In which case, Germany, Prussia, and Moscow are in a lot of trouble. Of course, now Sweden's in a lot of trouble since they went to war with Moscow. I see that being problematic for them. Alright, let's build a couple ships. Build, build, build. Couple ships. Probably only places with docks, yeah. Only places with docks, yeah. There we go. 4 more ships. Slowly getting to the point where I'm good. Go on, kill that fleet anytime now. But then I won't have pirate problems. That'll be great. Spain joined the war? Looks like Spain joined the war. There they go, yeah. War with France, Brittany, Savoy, England, Holland, Utrecht, Austria, Ragusa, Bavaria, Silesia, Württemberg, Ferrara, Mantua, and the Papal States. It's a mouthful. But they're at war with 4 major powers. They're at war with 4 major powers and a bunch of minors. France is now in bad shape, though. It's not good. Spain just rocked that English fleet. That could turn the tide because Spain basically knocks England out of the war with that armada of theirs. Send my barks to have a look at what's going on. Hopefully none of them will take that as a threatening act. My 2 barks just go around having a look. I could join the war. I could have Lions cast his belly on them, but yeah, right. Not gonna do that. Let's go ahead and send them up through here. That should be a good enough look. That's actually where I want to end up. Alright. Now, if you play this and you don't know how to queue up waypoints like that, you hit Shift and right click to add an extra order. Who's winning? Looks like it could go either way. That English army did get in. Yay, stability. Alliance cast ability against everyone. Sweden and yeah, it looks kind of okay for both sides at the moment, but that could change quick either way. I mean, this is a big problem for, I will call this the Allies and this the Axis. How about that? Allies with France and England, Axis with Germany and Russia. They sound good to everyone. No connotation meant about that. It's just kind of like World War II's division, except, you know, Austria's on the wrong side and stuff like that. But we'll go Allies versus Axis, and we'll be okay with that. That's just what we're going to go with. Portugal is the Switzerland. Apparently Switzerland is the Switzerland too. We're just going to stay neutral. Just had a look around. Didn't see any English fleet. Of course I wasn't watching. Oh, England doesn't have much in their land. This could be really bad for them. Byzantium and Portugal are neutral? Yes. Yes, we are. Have my own concerns. I don't have money. I don't have the capability for war at the moment. So I'm staying out of it. I'm looking at it, it's like, it would be really nice to jump on this war if I had an army and a navy and stuff. It had the ability to actually fight. You know, over here I could, ooh, colonial battles going on over here. 3 big ships versus 5 light ships. Don't know who actually wins that. That could turn into an invasion of English colonies out here. Oh, I would take Azores. I would take Azores so fast. I'd be like, hey, Azores, you're mine now. Yeah. Corsica. If I were Morocco, I would take Corsica. I would take Cape Verde as Morocco if I joined Spain's side. Join the other side, I would take this, Malta, that, and I'd be good. Maybe the Granada line just to cancel out the Reconquista because it's funny. But no. Neither nation I'm playing is involved. I'm kind of imagining what would happen if I were involved on... I mean, obviously on the Portuguese side, I'd have to join the Spanish. They were my allies. But, yeah. Neat. I have money for my colonists. Rio de Janeiro is probably the one that needs the most. And these two. The other ones will finish themselves off sooner or later. Of course, I've got that to worry about if I were to actually declare war on England. All 5,000 soldiers and their navy here. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. Totally neutral, not even going to revoke military access from England. Not going to do that. Don't want to get drawn into the war. Not making a move either way. I want to fight the war, but I can't. I don't have an army. Well, take a look. England still got that. Sweden still got that. Don't know what's going on army-wise. Maybe send my ships over. I'll have a look. Don't mind my fleets. Just observing for the recording. Alright, why not? Attack Spain. Alright, so I'm gonna mention Byzantium since he gave me vision. Alright, see, he's not doing much. He's just mainly controlling the Timurids. He's there. Alright, well, that's Byzantium. You've seen it now. Not a whole lot going on there. Morocco could probably go to war with them. Thank you for that information. LOL. Okay. Okay. There. Now we'll be able to see Austria. Alright. Savoy is trying to take that back. Oh my goodness. That battle, so long. I mean, 64,000 Austrian soldiers against 19,000, but they're being reinforced. That battle's been going a long time, though. They say it's almost a year. The war's been about a year, so that sounds about right. Check my empire real fast. Anything need my attention? Nope. Okay. Back to watching. Let's see. Alright, Germany's taking that back, no problem. Gentleman. Alright, Prussia's doing a big fight against Austria there. Lots of armies. Wow. Can we conclude this war already? Or are they saying that because they're being attacked by Spain? Gentleman. Well, he seems to be pushing into Germany. These guys are fine, right? They're fine. Look at that. Yeah, it looks pretty stalemate-ish right now. France seems to be getting an upper hand on Germany because they're in the middle of a group of allies, but that was a short world war if it ends. A trade of hell? Really? Trade of hell. Alright, taking my money, still have none till the end of the year, then I'll send my colonist. 4 ships will bring me closer to my colonizational needs. Serbia defected to Byzantium. Good for Byzantium. At war with Sweden. Just separately. Sweden pushing into Moscow. I don't think they're gonna try and annex up Sweden because the player isn't here, but it could happen if the others peace out and Sweden's in a separate war or something. that battle, that mighty battle is still going. Yeah, it looks like the Allies are pushing ahead on this. Let's have a look over here. This has stopped being interesting. Wish I could get a ship in here. They'll take access and a soldier to walk around the war and explore. Anything happen to colonialize? Nope. It's the same. Oh, Spain is invading Honduras. Looks like they plan to take that. Still fighting in Niederlauts. Let's have a look. Yes, there is. Alright, where else are Spain and England at odds? Anywhere else? It looks like all the other colonial holdings are fine. No peace yet. Sounds like they're brewing up a deal. Sweden's out. Excuse me. I will not accept an offer where only I gain something. Well, that's nice of Jacket. That's a good ally. Or later. I'll accept peace if you give me this and no one else gets anything on my team. Alright, just some He sent a big ship to block the coast with the Armada. Just, that's kind of hilarious. I am amused. I'm very amused by that. I'm glad Austria gave me vision. Thank you, Austria. If you watch this later, you demand. Thank you for the vision for this war. Byzantines, you're not in the war, so the vision doesn't really matter that much. Sounds like my cat's hungry, but she's early. So if you hear a little meowing in the background, that's her. That would generally be ideal to write to everyone. Alright, well, we'll just pause the recording while we wait on them to make their deals. Austria desires all their Swiss lands. Oh, I forgot to look at that. I don't... Unless they're losing seriously badly, I don't think they're going to go for that. Unless they get like this in return. Something that connects. Alright, I'm going to pause the video while they finish their peace deal or on pause.